Okay, boss. In the last class, you've seen about characteristic value variable user entry, right? Now, this time it is characteristic value variable with replacement path. Say, when do you go for this? Is let's say you have a variable on characteristic value variable, characteristic info object, and this variable you want this variable to be replaced with the values of query result of some other query. For example, what I'll do is I'll create one query on, let's say, AWC sales, where I'll try to bring in the year and say order quantity or some sales quantity. Okay. Top performing year, top year. So this is my query, and based on the amount, I want this query to show me only the transactions for the top 3 years. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it could be anything. So right click new condition, say on the amount, I'll say top n, so 3. So does this report give you 3 years? Or we don't know what it is, but it does give you. That's a straightforward query which just gives me top 3 performing years. Yeah. It's 5, 6 and 7 are the ones, but I don't know, this could keep on changing also, right? So then what I want is, now I'll open my query. So this report, it is showing me customers and amount and quantity. It must show the customer amount quantity only for the years of the top performing 3 books. So I already have another query which gives me that. So what I need to do is I need to restrict this year with a variable which gets the input from another query result. So I'll say create new variable from replace result from top query ZR year. So what will be processing type now? So when you say replacement path, now this tab gets enabled. It says replace with variable with query. Okay, query of which query is it? You can search it. What is it now? Okay, boss. So it's going to get the output of this query and take the input for year. So it runs that query, collects the values of the year and takes it as input to this variable, and say save it. So user would just run this query 6 here. If you really want to see whether it is really showing, I can get this restriction here so that you can do a drill down later. Says remove. Can I get the year into this so that you can see for which years the data has been showing you? So I'll run this query. Now user would just run the normal query, but internally it runs a sub query, collects output of the query as input to my variable. So getting to see this data, but I would like to see whether it is showing only for this 3 years or all the years. So when I drill down on year 567, 567, does it show only for those 3 years? How come? Because I've got the year restricted with the variable which is actually collecting the result set of another query. This is characteristic value variable with replacement. Clear on this, boss?